just now to do the honors and get us started.
All good.
And
I
we
gotta
are
fix.
underway from FedEx Field. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple
a little bit more
yards here
juice.
for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Too much outside.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Again, a run with Thompson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
He got 29 yards that time.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there that sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, that play was doomed right from the start.
He just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Now Thompson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit, because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. They want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. And he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Ready for this, but I'm not saying you, but you can feel like that 90 overall, 94 overall type game. He's out in people. If he stays healthy,
their kick unit will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And Brandon, as we continue to see, so much of the influence on this game is now coming from those hybrid-type players. In this case, strong safety, not worried about covering the pass. What a play on the run.
Tackled for a loss.
Yeah, forget the pregame introductions. He introduced himself with authority on that play.
Now a second down throw for Rivers.
See what?
He's got a man. That's Allen. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Oh, yeah.
6 yards
I got to
is the
remember how to
pickup,
do
and
it.
that'll lead to a third down.
I was going to look it
Now,
up.
Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You
been
gave up
forever
the
since I
touchdown
added
pretty
it.
quickly.
Yeah, I'll fix that.
Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I don't know.
I wouldn't
I'll
think
see.
so.
Maybe it's
I
just
think in most cases, just down a touchdown. You know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go.
Good job. Play your zone, Zach Brown.
All the things you worked on in practice.
Good job.
But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Oh, give me that boost.
47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
They'll run with Thompson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Don't say nothing, Banco. I'm showing you the secret.
On the ground, it's Thompson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
I'm not running much right now because I don't have my number 1 running back. He's a little bit slower than the guy I have. The guy I have, Dice. Thompson's better than him, like rated better than him, but he's like a speed back. You know what I mean? Speed pass catching back. So I'm not trying to use him too much.
On first down, it's Smith.
Good job, Alex. You threw it to where nobody else could get it.
Connect. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson. That'll bring up 2nd down.
How about this offense? Already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive. They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're 1 to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off of play action. Here's Smith.
Could be.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
No, that was good. No, that was good. He dropped back
this is
on
a
the right
defense
time.
that can confuse even the best of
That was my
quarterbacks with their
fault.
zone schemes.
I should have went to the other guy.
You've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit
went to the
down
other
in
guy.
that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
That was completely my fault. My defense is good, man. That's why I got to get better,
position
man.
to start out. 1st and 10. Following the interception here, Rivers. And this one complete to Virgil Green. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now Gordon on first down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. 3-4 defense, usually here you'll see the linebackers come up and make those plays, but the nose tackle also vital.
That was so vital because what you just pointed out, normally he eats up blockers that allows the linebackers to get to the ball carrier. In this case, he did his job and then some, and there was no gain at all for the runner.
Second down, Rivers. Man open left side, it's Williams. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
What?
Still can't hang on. And as I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
What is
right,
that?
you know,
I thought that was a catch.
right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No
How was that
chance
not
at
a
all.
catch?
Way easier
I thought he
said
caught
than
it.
done.
Rolled it. What a... okay.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Now with Madden, they don't know what a catch is. Thank you.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And incomplete.
It's
The
DJ.
contact made the
DJ.
ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute
You
mess.
gotta learn. I don't always go with
Everything looked
go
good.
for the pitch
Good
with
snap,
DJ.
good hold. Sometimes, though,
You got
the
that
ball
90
just
some
doesn't
hit
want to
power. I
go where
can
you
go for
want
that
it.
big hit
And
too.
this one
Just
winds up
slide
no
it.
good.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll go with the ground attack here. Finding some room at midfield. A huge play there for Washington. 44 yards on the ground. The ultimate speedster showing that speed at this, in front of this home crowd. They love that.
Made me stand up on that run because right now all
Nah,
I do is
nah,
wave
nah,
to the
nah.
crowd. More noise, more
I don't
noise.
mind it because
You
I
gotta
actually
reward
like
it for that,
slow,
like a big-time monster
like
run.
Le'Veon Bell running.
Redskins with their
You know what I mean?
first
It's
trip
almost
to
like
the
what
red
this game
zone
is.
thus far.
You know what I
They
mean?
have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Yeah.
From the red zone now, Smith. It's caught. And it is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jordan Reed with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. First down, Rivers. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. They give him a gain to 38. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad. Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
Throwing Rivers. And it's caught over the middle by the tight end,
Not
Green.
behind that.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Now you pulled and
Well,
right when you
forget
pulled
about
from
finding a
out
lane
of
there. He
position.
barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to on to the football.
Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. To throw is Rivers.
Oh, my own dude knocked it away from me.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
And Sturgis able to knock it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Richardson. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, 77 yards. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you got it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So what's what I'm looking for here about how this drive just started?
Disjointed?
I mean, think about it. First down, took a bad loss on a running play. Take the sack on second down. Now they got to come up with something big here on third.
After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Try to lay one up deep. So they took a shot there on third down. Couldn't get it. Now it's fourth.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And here come the Redskins now. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
One play pass, 77-yard touchdown.
Hey, on!
Here's Smith now on second down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
Let me click on 1 2.
Incomplete.
Would not let me click on 1 2.
The beauty
I was
of being
gonna
able to
die
play
for
a
that
zone
bitch.
defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? It creates a lot of confusion. Kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. Nifty move.
That's why he did it.
A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger offense making their way back out there. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Zero. Hey, Delta!
Rivers now on second down. Caught left side, Williams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Here we go.
Rivers now from the 50. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Looking to throw on second down. Rivers. That pressure gets to him again. Preston Smith in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That's sacks on back-to-back plays. So it's third and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack.
Sean Dion Hamilton from Alabama. He's my second middle linebacker. I don't even use Rivers.
He's going to look deep down the field. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Taken down for a loss back at the 3.
I suck
he
on
lost 6 there on the first down play.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits,
I just throw it out there
big enough
so
to play
people know
offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough job to contain them.
12.
On second down, here's Smith. Over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Two minutes to play here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Let's go.
From the gun on third down, Smith. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, 85 yards. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Hopkins with the extra point.
The ball deep
And
to
a
the
rout
big
is on
games.
here in this first half.
When you got Paul Richardson on the field.
Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will
And
send this
Jameson
one away.
Crowder.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the Chargers coming out of the field now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
The Chargers on third down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Rivers to throw it. He's got a man. It's Williams. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle
Do you
of
have
the
a quarterback of the future?
bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
I feel you mean.
On the counter, here's Gordon. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Hurry up!
To throw on second down. Rivers. Throw left side complete. It's Gordon. And
That's
taking it
stupid.
across midfield
That's stupid,
and
yeah.
inside the 45.
It is. That's
And
fine.
now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Hey, Delta! Set! Delta! Red, red, red!
On 1st and 10, Rivers. And it pops free. The
Let's
collision
go, Quincy.
there jarred the ball loose and
way
brings
to be
up
here.
second down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. A second down throw for Rivers. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro call.
that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Hey, on.
After the interception, here's Smith. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, on.
Smith on first down. Now to the left here to Reed. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On first and 10, Smith. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Work to be done here on second and 16 after the sack. To throw on second down is Smith. He's got Thompson here, complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Will be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive.
Good job,
Ian.
Ian.
We talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Here you go, man. Hurry up. Hey, Delta!
Now a second down throw for Rivers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. It became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw on third down. Rivers looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gordon. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to bring up the 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. So here's the Redskins offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And they'll try the run game here with the running back. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, Hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Smith on third down. And the third down pass falls incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away. Returning, it's Benjamin. Yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Hurry up! Okay.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rivers, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Jonathan Allen, he's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Drew Kaiser now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And they'll have a short field to go as this drive starts on the fringe of the red zone at the 20.
Hey, on!
On first down, Smith. And his throw is incomplete. Trevor Williams there on the coverage. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
The backup, Rob Kelly, his first carry.
That's
and
Rob
he'll
Kelly.
lose yardage here, back at the 47. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. The Redskins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Out of the gun, Smith. And this is going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Now Benjamin. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? Well, a lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
A lot to a little.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen.
Good score.
Space to maneuver at the 4.
Get him, Zach. I ain't clicking. Good shit.
Touchdown.
Perfect play for the all-out blitz.
Melvin Gordon, 73 yards. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. The low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Let's go, 15.
Smith now to throw on 2nd down. And this one complete to Reed. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Hey, on.
From the gun, here's Smith. Complete. Richardson has it. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That's good for a Redskin 1st down. Richardson on the reception from Smith. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. No gain there as he kept it himself.
It was a shovel pass, and I accidentally hit the wrong button, and I threw the pass. I got all these gadgets to play in the playbook. I'm trying to learn.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Smith. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. The Redskins on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Again, Smith. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a gain of 5.
Maybe I can make this
bring
one.
up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or
Oh,
not,
man, I don't even have a...
one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A first down throw here for Rivers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bowman. And
that was
able
a
to get
sad
this one across the
attempt
35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Second down, Rivers. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Preston Smith leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack. Throwing Rivers. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. There he goes, left side. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Williams, 64 yards. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. And it's up and good. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way, so it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting up to the perimeter.
I fucked that up so bad.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Let's go. 15.
he'll go on the ground. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Let's go. Let's go. 15.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get up
I
here
hit the cut too soon. I should have waited.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And this will be taken at the 13. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Chargers getting set to go, and they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Offensive linemen love
Maybe a
creating
little bit
space
better.
for their
You
guys
just gotta be
carrying the
patient.
ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Because, I mean, my offensive line is really not that good. I only got 2 good offensive linemen.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Open man, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Rivers now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. First down, Rivers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Marianitis in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Rivers now on 2nd down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's 3rd down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. The Chargers on 3rd down. They're hitting it just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and forever. Throwing, Rivers. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is caught at the 20. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on 3rd and long like that, how does that happen that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep in the switch. And now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense, pick it up and figure out how to not let that happen again.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Hey, go orange. Orange. 0.
The busy night continues for Gordon as he gets it here. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up first and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest opening up the playbook. You can call just about what you want.
Nice job defensively to hold them to 4, and now it's second and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
One man in the backfield, that's Gordon, second and goal. To throw is Rivers. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
So it's third and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack. Now Rivers. The pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Ryan Kerrigan in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Flushed out right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Throwing now, Smith. That gets the tight end, it's Davis. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Oh man, I'm sitting here talking the whole entire time. I don't know how long my mic's been muted. But good game, Banco. I saw you were getting better at the run towards the end. It's all about patience, bro. You only got 1 sack though, that's crazy. Yeah, I got 8 sacks, bro. That's crazy. My front 7 was eating. 3 picks. What my boy do that I was using. Sean Dion, 1 sack. Why you might try and jack my style, man? Hurry up and spy getting you see all my blitzing, man. I don't know, bro. You see once the league starts. The main reason I say that because there's been discussions for either him or Preston Smith being traded to Oakland for Khalil Mack.